Hello everyone, my name is Tarun Amalnerkar. I'm a physiotherapist. I'm from India, and in this video, I will try to speak some points related with a common sleep disorder called as circadian rhythm sleep disorder. So, what is circadian rhythm? We have to understand before this is it's kind of internal body clock which helps us to maintain various physiological processes, especially our wakefulness, and it helps us to get a good sleep. So there are some structures in the brain known as suprachiasmatic nuclei and pineal gland. Uh, it is multifactorial, although let's try to understand in a simple term that the suprachiasmatic nuclei helps us to keep us awake. It is very sensitive to light, and whenever we are present in the scorchy sun or we are walking in the place where is bright light, it might be difficult to get asleep because the suprachiasmatic nuclei helps us to keep us awake and helps us to feel that okay, it's not right time to sleep. But what happens on the opposite of it? In the dark, it doesn't get that stimulation, and in the same time, we have another part in the brain called as pineal gland, which produces a hormone called as melatonin. So when melatonin is produced, we start feeling sleepy and we go to the sleep. So when we feel sleepy, when it is dark, is in the night. But somehow over the time, with the presence of a lot of lights and using the gadgets and smartphones and all, what is happening? Somehow we are pushing that sleep. And if we are not sleeping on the specific traditional time around 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, you might be delaying the sleep 11, 12, 1, and sometime if it's possible, maybe around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Then over a long consistent run, you will observe that it is very difficult to get a sleep even if you're trying to sleep around 11 o'clock because you have pushed your body clock quite low, quite late. That is called as delayed sleep phase sleep disorder. It is very common among the adolescent, also common among the adult, and nowadays is also common in the kids. You can also observe this thing that they want to spend 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes playing their toy, watching the animation. They want to see TV before going to the sleep. This is what? This is, we can categorize into delayed sleep phase disorder. On the other side, our respected elderly, may not be all, but some might be waking up early in the 5 o'clock in the morning around 4 o'clock and may find it a bit difficult to go back to sleep. So for them, it is quite difficult to go back to sleep because for them, they might be suffering with advanced sleep phase disorder. So irrespective of advanced or late or other categories such as jet lag or shift worker disorder, this all can be broadly categorized into circadian rhythm sleep disorder. It is multifactorial. There are so many factors apart from this presence of light and dark, such as if you're eating heavy meal, if you're suffering with other uh, disease and disorders such as obstructive sleep apnea, or irrespective of any other thing, you need to find out whether this is because of your own delaying of sleep is happening or is because of some other compounding factor or some other disease or disorders you are suffering with this. So to find about it, we need to do proper investigation. Does if you are not sleeping on a proper time and not getting up on a proper time, what and how it impacts us. So if you talk about a kid or especially a school going child, then it might be difficult for them to get good marks. Their academic performance will be affected because if you do not sleep well in the night and you're delaying your sleep. So actually what it does, if you are not sleeping on a proper time and not getting up on a proper time, what and how it impacts us. So if you talk about a kid or especially a school going child, then it might be difficult for them to get good marks. Their academic performance will be affected because if you do not sleep well in the night and you're delaying your sleep, such as doing skill work in the lab, becomes very hard. For adult, it might be difficult to drive the car and the day functioning in their office or the irrespective of the place will be impacted. In the long run, it can affect the immunity also and also may have a lot of other issues such as cardiorespiratory, especially the heart issues are inevitable with this circadian rhythm disorder. There is something called a sleep fight. Irrespective of having the best environment, maybe a fan on your head, maybe a nicely running air conditioner, or you have one of the best mattress in the place, but you're still not feeling sleepy because there may be an issue that you are pushing your sleep. You want to win, or like say for I want to win some football games before sleep. Unless I win those games, I don't get that feel that yes, I've done something good. Of course, throughout the day we got so many works and all. We might find out some pleasure in watching some social media or talking to someone in the night, exposing ourselves to the screen light. If you can avoid that, yes, it's a good beginning. And if you tell the same things to the kids, then we also have to practice the same thing. So these small things can be useful. So to recap and talk at the end, to conclude, this circadian rhythm sleep disorder are those disorder in which someone is not waking up on a time, specific time, and maybe if they get up in the morning, find it difficult to sleep back. It can be of various type. In this video, I have tried to summarize some of the points which are very relevant to delayed sleep phase disorder. Sleeping on a specific time, waking up on a specific time can be very well trained and disciplined among the kids, and shunning away or refraining from the use of smartphone gadgets and all are pretty important. And it is not going to be in one day. It will take some time, but it's a gradual practice. You will find its fruit over the time. Exposing to sunlight is very important, and dimming down or tapering down the light also can huge important. Finding correct pillows in the mattress in the right environment can be also useful, and that's how the conclusion is there. Thank you. Thank you for your time and listening.